Hey guys, it's Corinne with Thompson RV in Pendleton, Oregon. Super excited today to show you the newest prototype from Outdoors RV in La Grande, Oregon. This is going to be the Backcountry 26 RPS. RPS is going to stand for the rear patio, but also slides. So the rear patio, typically you're only going to find on toy hauler models. Well, what they've done on this prototype is they created a toy hauler shaped trailer, so it does slope up from the outside, which I'll show you here in a bit, to give you that rear patio ramp. So, excuse me, not a ramp, it's just going to be a patio. But rather than having a toy hauler space here, you're going to get two opposing slide outs. So this is something that they have been talking about for quite a while. They have been toying with the idea of doing something like this. So it was extremely exciting for me to see this finally come to fruition. And I know that it's been a labor of love for them. And so I'm super excited to show it to you because this is one of the coolest trailers I think I've ever seen. It's very unique. I'm not sure that any other brands are making something like this. But with that being said, even if they are, it's not going to be the same quality that you're going to find in the Outdoors RV product. So if you're new to the Outdoors RV product, and this might be your first video that you're ever watching, be sure and check out how they build the trailers. I'm not going to get too far into depth on that today, but just from the ground up, you're going to get a custom built chassis, heavy duty axles, good suspension. You're going to get high quality sidewalls, roof, everything. So true Four Seasons package on the trailer from top to bottom, plus built on a very stout chassis. So everything that they do is going to be high quality. So I feel like every one of us has one of those friends that researches things to the death. They research, 5 years before they purchase whatever it is. Well, when somebody has done their research, this is what they land on. They land on the Outdoors RV product, and there's a lot of reasons for that. But this particular model, again, is going to be super unique. So one thing I love about it, so Outdoors RV in their toy hauler version, so as some of you know, I just purchased the 27 TRX in the titanium, and I love how they have the glass doors. A lot of toy haulers are just going to come with like a zipper and some plastic in the back. They actually have a really nice door system. But in this one, because it's not a toy hauler, you don't need the doors that are going to swing out and open. So you're going to get an actual household style sliding patio door with a screen. So that's a cool feature, as well as the vertical blinds. And then over here, you're going to get the door side slide out. This particular one has the sleeper sofa. So if you have other people you need to sleep, you're going to have a bed here as well as the dinette. We can also option in theater seating in this location. So if you'd rather have the reclining theater seats, we can do that here as well. You get the fireplace over here, as well as 110 outlet, 12 volt charger, as well as USB charger. So the fireplace is a nice feature to have, especially if you camp in a humid climate in cold weather. So for instance, the Oregon coast, it's really damp there. Propane heat has a lot of water content in it. So to really dry out the trailer, when I'm at the beach, I actually go ahead and use the fireplace because it's going to give off a drier heat. Coming over here, so this is a slide out kind of like you would see in a 24K RS. So you've got the TV at a really nice angle. This is going to come out as well. So it's a really good angle for TV watching from the theater seating or the sleeper sofa. And then you get this nice big cabinet and countertop here. So lots of additional storage. And then you get Outdoors RV's mountain dinette. So a bigger booth style dinette, a nice big sturdy table, and then two large pot and pan drawers on each side. And they do have the locking system. So that's really nice when you're going down the road. Another thing you're going to notice is all of the cabinetry up top. So you're getting all of this cabinetry. It is a little bit tall. That was one thing that we heard a lot of feedback on at the ORV campout when they first showcased this unit. However, I would much rather have too much storage and get a step stool to get to it than not have enough storage. So the fact that they gave you all of this cabinetry and didn't scrimp and didn't just give you a blank wall, I think that's awesome. Especially for a lot of people that are choosing to travel more often, longer trips, or living in them. You never can have enough storage. So having all of this, even if it is high, I still think is perfect. Now coming into the kitchen, so this is gonna be the kitchen, bathroom, bedroom like you would see in the 27 TRX toy hauler and the 29 TRX. You do get a little bit more counter space here. And then you do have all of these nice cabinets here. So very tall cabinets, one above the microwave as well. Because this is a titanium series, that's one thing I haven't mentioned yet. So this is in the titanium series. Here at Thompson RV, we do almost all titanium because you're gonna get so many features that we just feel are something we wouldn't wanna live without. So most of our customers coming to us, they're buying titaniums, and that's what we prefer. So auto leveling system, upgraded cabinetry, upgraded faucet. You get the solid surface countertops, not just in the kitchen, but under the TV, in the bathroom, next to the bed. In the bedroom, I'll show you a few things like reading lights and whatnot. I'll also put a link down below of all of the features you get on a titanium series, because I'm not going to go into full depth with that here. So that way you know exactly what you get. But trust me when I say it's 100% worth it. So this is a titanium series. So you're gonna get the solid surface countertops here. You're also gonna have the nice big stove. There is a knife rack back here. And this is flush with the countertop, so there's extra counter space when you're not cooking. And then when you are cooking, you just flip this up. 3-burner stove. The front one is high output. And then a nice large oven. Bank of 4 drawers here. The top one does come with a silverware tray. Spice rack right here under the kitchen sink. And then a little bit of storage here as well. And then also another 2 drawers here. On the refrigerator, you're gonna get the new stainless steel 12-volt Furrion. So with the 12-volt fridge, one thing we do recommend is upgrading solar. So everything Outdoors RV is now coming with the 12-volt fridge. They're coming standard with 400 watts of solar. In my opinion, we have been stocking all of ours with 600 watts or even 1,000 watts of solar. If you do want the 1,000 watts, that has to be ordered from the factory. So that is something you would want to put in a special order for if we don't currently have one in stock. Speaking of which, this particular floor plan, it is currently July of 2024. These will be available this fall, but it doesn't hurt to get your name in on one sooner rather than later, because there's a good chance these will sell out because it's such a unique floor plan. This particular prototype is for sale. There will be one lucky person. There's always one lucky person that gets our prototype. This one does have a few little differences that will be only on this model, which is kind of cool, and you'll be the first one to have it. So this one is available. The new 12-volt fridge, I just used mine for the first time a few weeks ago. I was very pleasantly surprised with how big it is, especially the freezer. So I feel like I never quite have enough freezer space, and this thing is gigantic. I also really liked the glass shelves, and it does cool down really quickly. And it just, all in all, I thought it worked great. I did have really good full sun. I had 600 watts of solar, 3 of the Battle-Born heated lithium batteries, because I will camp in cold weather as well, our powder-coated aluminum locking box, and then our Victron Smart Shunt. So that's the setup that we're gonna probably recommend that you get on your trailer as well, if you plan on boondocking. We rarely camp plugged in, and this does have a generator, but still, it's always nice to have the max amount of batteries and solar that you can do. So additional storage, so you've got a large pantry over here, and these are pretty deep. And then another set right above the fridge that's extremely deep. It goes the whole depth of the fridge, but I would definitely need a step stool. Coming around this way into the bedroom, this is gonna be the same bedroom as a 27 or a 29 TRX. Because it's a titanium, you're gonna get the upgraded titanium mattress. As I stated earlier, you get the solid surface countertops next to the bed. the under cabinet lighting, and then also reading lights, as well as a 12-volt TV at the foot of the bed. So it's a little 12-volt 19-inch, has a DVD player in the side. That's a nice little feature to have. I do enjoy sometimes after a long day of out bike riding or hiking to just lay in bed and pop in a DVD. Old school, I still love my DVDs. You get storage above the bed as well as on each side. And then because this is a backcountry, technically this is going to be a backcountry model, this has the pistol safe next to the bed. And yes, we can get extras, so if you prefer to have it on your side of the bed, we can mount one on the other side as well, just not from the factory. From the factory, it is going to come on this side. On each side of the bed, you're going to get two 110 outlets, USB outlets, and then also the 12-volt outlet. Here in the bathroom, you're going to have a pocket door. So it's a Jack and Jill style pocket door in from the bedroom, and then a nice door in from the living area and kitchen area. Because it's a titanium, you are going to get the solid surface countertops with the underslung stainless steel sink, the lit vanity mirror that's also magnifying, and then also in the shower, you're going to get the upgraded shower hardware. So rather than having it be just at one location, you can adjust this up and down for different heights. Plus it has a little soap holder. You do get the skylight like you get in most Outdoors RV products. However, the ceilings are nice and tall in this model. So for all of you tall guys, you're not going to have your head in the skylight. It should be up above because it is such a tall shower. Solid hardwood medicine cabinet. And then you have storage under the sink. In here you get a USB-C charger, plus 110 outlets, porcelain toilet. You always get a heat duct and an air conditioning duct in all of the Outdoors RV models. There is a handy little pump switch, so if you stop and you just need to use the restroom but you forget to turn on the pump, when you get in here you can turn on and off the pump from right inside the bathroom. You're going to get towel hooks. And then also we option all of our units in with the Max Air Deluxe vent fans. So there's one over the bed that works off of a remote. There's another one in the back that works off of a remote. And then here in the bathroom, it's going to be an exhaust fan and it works off of a wall switch. So now let's go take a look at the patio, which is what everybody's been waiting for. The whole point of having a travel trailer and being able to camp is so that you can enjoy the great outdoors. So having a rear patio with a covered awning is probably one of the coolest things ever. On my new 27 TRX, where I had it parked up at Wallowa Lake, I had the patio down and I was backed up right to a stream. And so being able to sit out on my back patio, read a book, and have the creek going by was absolutely amazing. I don't know now that I could ever live without a patio. So I think if I ever did have to go away from a toy hauler, I think that this would probably be the model that I would choose next. These railings, everything is so simple to put up and down. In fact, at the Outdoors RV campout, I had somebody say, "Isn't it really hard to do? I heard it takes 30 minutes. And it was so funny because about the time she said that, my three little boys ran out. They're 12, 10, and 10. They put down the ramp, put up all the stuff, popped out the awning, and I think it took them 3 minutes tops, and they're kids. So even as a woman, it is simple to put this thing down. If you have a little help, great, but if not, it is absolutely easy for one person to do. So don't be scared of the rear patio. It is super simple. There is a 110 outlet here too, so if you need to plug something in, you have that option. This will support up to 1,500 pounds. So in the out position, whether it's on a toy hauler or on this particular model, 1,500 pounds when it is suspended. You also have a nice little staircase, so you can come up and down, but you can also shut this off. So if you have children or small dogs that you'd like to keep contained, you do have that option as well. So as you can see, you've got a slide out on this side and a slide out on that side. After we do the outside, I will put the slide outs in and we can see if you can get in and out with the slide outs in. Because this is a titanium, You can see that you're going to get the Lamilux 4000 high gloss gray exterior fiberglass, as well as the frameless windows. So all of the windows on all the Outdoors RV are going to be dual pane for extra insulation, but these are going to be the frameless windows. 10-gallon water heater here on this side, 100-gallon water tank. So this is where you would fill your water tank. You get your 110 outlets here for underneath this awning as well. It's aluminum wrapped, it's all electric, and it does have the awning light. You get exterior speakers. So underneath the TV in the main living area, you're gonna have a CD, DVD player that also does Bluetooth. It also has all of your USB and everything, so you can pretty much run anything off of that stereo, but you can listen to music out here as well. All of the Outdoors RVs are going to come with the Off-Road X4 suspension package. So that now consists of the MoreRide All-Trek 4000 suspension, heavy-duty shackles with bronze bushings, greasable zerts, and then also the KYB off-road shocks. And then you're also going to get the Goodyear Load Range G tires on this, and those are the Endurance. But Load Range G on any of the toy haulers, and then this particular backcountry. Again, titanium feature gives you the elongated frameless window in the door. There's also a shade from the inside that pulls down. Chrome locks on the titanium, chrome grab bar handle. Then you always get the triple aluminum step. But probably the coolest feature ever on any trailer, but especially on the titanium, because it comes on the titanium but not on the Mountain Series, it's going to be the auto leveling system. So you push a button, the entire trailer will auto level. So no more packing blocks and leveling side to side. So this one has the same system that would be on the TRX titanium. So it is front jacks that come down this way and then rear jacks that come down like you would see on a fifth wheel. So it is a hybrid system because the toy haulers and this particular backcountry are a little bit heavier. So they went with a heavier duty system than you're going to find on just a standard travel trailer. Pretty cool. Right here, you have the fire pit barbecue hookup. So as the name implies, you can hook up a fire pit or a barbecue. So anything that runs off of propane, you've got this quick little hatch, and then you've got a quick disconnect LP hookup right there. Side marker cameras, as well as a rear observation camera, comes standard on the Titanium series. This particular model was ordered with 1,000 watts of solar. That's how they prototyped it. So you've got 2 charge controllers right here inside of this compartment. And then also you always get the 200 watt port on the side. Now that particular port is not going to run through these charge controllers. Just the roof mount solar runs through those. And so this you would want to get a panel that has a built-in charge controller already on it. And because this has the generator on the opposite side, just like any backcountry or toy hauler, you're going to get the nice MoreRide slide out tray, the axe holder and shovel holder here. And then inside this compartment, you are going to have a light, the auto leveling controls, as well as some auto leveling controls inside the trailer. And then also a battery kill switch, 12-volt outlet, and also another USB port. And as with all Outdoors RVs, you're going to get the slam latch doors. Again, chrome locks because it's a titanium. Being a backcountry, this is going to have the 10-gallon propane tank. So those are going to be larger than on a standard travel trailer because it has the Onan LP generator. The 4-battery tray. Typically, this one's just set up for this video, so we just threw a battery on here, but we're going to have our powder-coated aluminum locking box. Like I stated earlier, 3 of the Battleborn lithiums. You can choose either heated or non-heated. If you're ever going to be camping below freezing, you're going to want to go with the heated batteries. If the batteries get to a core temperature of 24 or below, they will discharge, but they won't take a charge. So we often get asked, why would I want to go heated? Well, if you plan on doing any cold weather camping like all of us do here in the off season, you'd want a heated battery. If you don't plan on ever being below freezing, you can go with a non-heated battery and save just a little bit of money. The toy lock here on the front is a cable lock that you can lock up bikes, barbecue, whatever you have at your campsite that maybe you don't want to have to load and unload. You can just run a cable lock through it. Front power jack is part of the auto leveling system. You get the hitch caddy right here on the front, so that's a place to put your 7-way cord plus a cap so no water gets in it, your breakaway cable, and your 2 safety chains so that they're not just laying on the ground. The new underslung coupler is going to allow your hitch height to be a little bit lower, so if you have disconnected from the trailer and you're out running errands and you don't want to take out your hitch, you can get your tailgate down with your hitch still connected. Full fiberglass front cap that wraps around the sides, then also has the lining on the front to not get rock chips. Here on the side, we've got the Onan 3.6 LP generator. So that's equivalent of a 4,000 in a gas, but when you convert it to LP, it becomes a 3.6. Sewer hose storage right here. Outside shower, but on this particular model, it's not going to be a shower per se, it's going to be a spray port. So all of the backcountries and toy haulers come with a coil hose and an actual sprayer, and then they have a separate water pump that runs this. So different than an outside shower on a standard travel trailer. You have a light here if you need to dump your gray or your black tank in the dark. You've got quick access hatches for each of your valve handles. Right here, you have your city water connection. So if you're staying in a park and you want to hook up to city water, you do that right here. If you want to flush out your black tank, which we would recommend after every time you dump your black tank, here is your Santa flush. So you would hook up a hose here. It's going to rush water into that tank and flush it all out. Your ladder to get up and down off of the roof is right here. On these, they fold up against the trailer for transit and then fold out for when you're actually climbing up and down. This is going to be 30 amp service, so your twist lock cord goes right here, cable and satellite hookup. And then this is access and venting for the furnace. And on this side, you are going to have the slide out topper. Now on the other side, the slide out is actually covered by the awning. So you can pop it out just a little ways, or you can pop it out the whole way to cover that slide out. But it doesn't have a designated slide out topper because there's just not enough clearance between the awning and the slide out. But on all titaniums, you do get a slide out topper. So now let's go take a peek inside with the slide outs closed and see what you can and can't access. So as you can see here, you can easily come through the entry door, access the bathroom, the bedroom, everything here in the kitchen, the refrigerator. So if you did want to stop, make a sandwich, have a bite to eat, all of this is accessible. There is enough room between these slide outs to get all the way to the back. And you can reach back and open the door, but you just can't quite get through. But if a person did want to put down the ramp, you would just need to pop out this slide out a little ways in order to get out there if you were just stopping on the side of the road. So much for watching our video on the new Backcountry 26 RPS. If you want to let us know what you think, drop a comment down below. And if you have any questions, we have the number and the website listed down below. Please feel free to call us and ask any one of us here questions. Everybody here owns outdoors RV and uses them frequently. So anybody here at Thompson RV can answer your questions.